how a doctor's note can get you into the rec. I'm Belle Fahey on how students and faculty should utilize this resource.
We really pride ourselves on being welcoming, inclusive, sex positive.
Staying safe. I'm Grace Powell with your Rocket Resource.
One parcel at a time, how a local organization is warming the community this holiday season.
How a new $3 million construction project will affect university student and staff commutes through July.
UT10 News starts now. We're going to begin with news making headlines across America. In Colorado Springs, the man accused of killing 5 people in a hate crime at an LGBTQ nightclub last month is formally charged with 305 different crimes, according to the Associated Press. These include first-degree murder, attempted murder, assault, and bias-motivated crime. The suspect was stopped and restrained by 2 patrons of the nightclub until police arrived. Pediatric hospitals near capacity as COVID, RSV, and flu cases reach record numbers. Nurses in Texas said now that people are unmasked, 2 years of germs that they were unexposed to are hitting their communities especially hard. The Dallas ABC affiliate reports that doctors are seeing new patients as frequently as every 2 minutes. Prosecutors pressed pause on a possible precedent-setting case involving the parents of a Michigan teen. It is the first case where a school shooter's parents face charges. According to the Associated Press, 16-year-old Ethan Crumbley's parents purchased the gun for him and declined to pick him up from school when they were asked to hours before the shooting occurred. The Detroit Free Press reports that the trial was suspended due to issues with probable cause. Crumbley was 15 when he killed 4 students and injured 6 others at Oxford High School in November 2021. Tried as an adult, he pled guilty to 24 charges. Democrats are celebrating Senator Raphael Warnock's victory in the swing state of Georgia in the runoff election this week. The AP reports the win gives Senate Democrats a slim 51-49 majority. Warnock's win makes it easier for Senate Democrats to organize and govern, and provides a crucial edge in a divided Congress as Republicans take hold of the House. Back on campus, UT10 Zeke Fravor joins us now live with an important traffic update that will likely impact your commute to campus. Zeke.
Seacorp Road will be closed near the University of Toledo and Ottawa Hills for at least the next 7 months, according to ConstructConnect.com. And I don't know about anybody else, but the roads out by Rocket Hall are pretty brutal, so it's about time. The plan is to replace the Ottawa Bridge that goes over the Ottawa River by the Law School. Construction will begin January 3rd, and a detour will direct drivers down to Douglas Road. Live in the newsroom, I'm Zeke Fravor, UT10 News.
Thank you, Zeke. The holidays are nearly here, and while it is a time of joy and celebration for many, for others it's a stressful time. Toledo Seagate Food Bank has been gathering food donations for months to prepare for the holiday season, but another initiative is back for its 11th year. Project PJ helps provide families with pajamas and other bedtime comfort so they can stay warm this winter. Cherie Dennis, Director of Community Engagement at Seagate, says this initiative is a way to build a bridge and connect families to a resource that is often overlooked.
Just remind the community, don't throw away those bedtime essentials that have been gently used. Totally donate them to Toledo Seagate Food Bank. We have many families in need.
Dennis says donations are down across the board, but urges people to donate, or if they can't, volunteer to help the close to 300 families in need. A link to Toledo Seagate's website can be found at ut10news.com. Staying healthy is top of mind this season, but one thing we may not think about as much is sexual health. This week, Grace Powell brings us a Rocket resource that gives students access to many free ways to stay safe.
Maybe it wasn't education that they were provided when they were in high school, and then they get on campus and it's a time for sexual exploration, and that is very important. But it is also very important to understand sexually transmitted infections, risk, the importance of consent.
Angie Fitzpatrick and Danielle Van Fleet are both members of UToledo's Sexual Health Coalition, providing free sexual health resources and education on campus. While resources like condoms and pregnancy tests are always available at the Eberly Center, on the first Tuesday of every month they host a sexual health clinic where you can come in, grab a kit, get free testing, and one-on-one sexual health counseling.
So I changed the clinics from being called HIV testing clinics to sexual health clinics. That way people can come see me for any kind of safe sex barriers that they might need. And then through a conversation, we can assess if there is a need for an HIV test. And if somebody wants a sexually transmitted infection screen, then I can refer them where to go to get that as well.
We provide these resources to you in a judgment-free way. Everybody's welcome to come to the Eberly Center to pick up these resources. We center women, and we invite everybody to come in and have these conversations with us.
At the University of Toledo, I'm Grace Powell, UT10 News.
In addition, the Eberly Center offers free emergency contraception and free pregnancy tests, as well as...
There are a number of locations on campus where students can find free condoms and other barrier methods such as dental dams. We also have free lubrication because that's an important part of using barriers like condoms. You can pick these up here at the Eberly Center.
The Eberly Center is open Monday through Friday from 9 to 5. A list of all of these free resources on campus and in the Toledo area can be found on our website, ut10news.com.
As the new year quickly approaches, that means New Year resolutions are around the corner. One of the most common resolutions? Living healthier. UT10's Belle Fahey shows us one way that people can achieve this goal.
As the year is running closer to an end, students are swiping into the Recreation Center for more than just a workout.
We're seeing a lot more people interested about taking care of themselves, their health, both physically and mentally, and a lot of folks start with us here.
The university's Wellness Center has partnered with the Recreation Center for the Exercise is Medicine program. Students and staff alike have access to 6 30-minute personal training sessions with a physician's prescription of exercise.
Have that conversation with the healthcare provider, determine if exercise is right for you and should be used as medicine in your well-being.
Trainers like Brooke Miller take on between 10 to 20 clients every semester. The exercises and goals are adjustable to individuals, and trainers are able to tailor sessions to benefit their needs and skill sets, from first-time gym members to individuals who work out daily. Taking a walk around the track for 30 minutes is just enough to get you to your daily intake of exercise needed. The Wellness Center says the Exercise is Medicine program is open all year long and can be joined at any point throughout the year.
If you're considering it, go both feet in and go for it. You won't regret it. It oftentimes takes courage to try something new, and we're just here to help you. So it's not intimidating. It may seem so at first, but we really just want to help and serve you to become the better version of yourself. Oftentimes there's a lot of barriers to exercise, and we want to be here to help you overcome those to succeed on your personal journey and reaching your goals.
We have more UT10 news ahead, but since it's the last show of the fall 2022 semester, we wanted to introduce you to some of the behind-the-scenes crew members that you didn't see on air this semester, and chat with some of the on-air talent that you already know.
UT10 Promotions producer Gabby Kuhn put this piece together to show you who makes the TV magic happen each week.
I'm Sydney Schauwecker, and I am a senior here at UT10, and I'm often an anchor and a producer, which means that I get to sit here and I help make everybody look good and order everything, so...
I'm Belle Fahey. I'm a sophomore here at UT10 News. I'm also a multimedia journalist and an anchor, so I'll be up here reading all the stories and also making them.
I'm Zeke Fravor. I'm a senior here at UT, sports director. This is our domain here. The green screen is where we do all of our sports segments from. I put some packages together as well, highlights, all that good stuff that you see the second block of the newscast.
Hello everyone, my name is Jamal McKinney. A lot of you probably usually see me in a suit if you watch me here on these newscasts, but today I'm behind the scenes working the camera. I am pretty much a multimedia journalist and a sports reporter here for UT10 News, where I really go behind the scenes and get a lot of sports content out for the audience, whether it be interviewing players, coaches, things like that. This year, I am doing a segment called Athlete of the Week, which I sit down and interview a student athlete pretty much each week. I have a big passion for sports, and that's pretty much me in a nutshell.
I'm Crystal Clark. I'm a junior and I am a reporter and an anchor and sometimes a producer for UT10 News. I just go out in the field and talk to people, kind of hear what everyone's about, and yeah, that's kind of what I do. But now that you've heard from all of us in front of the camera, let's see what it's like behind the scenes.
Hi, I'm Riley. I'm the graphics producer for UT10 News. I'm a senior graduating in May of 2023. And I create the graphics that you see behind the anchors during every show, and I also load up the packages that they create to be shown between live shots as well. So let's move on.
I'm Natalie. I'm a senior. I'm the technical director, and I punch in the video you see here.
Hi, I'm Grace. I'm a senior. I produce the Rocket Resources segment, and on show days, I run the teleprompter. But what goes on behind this camera?
I'm Gabby Kuhn. I'm a senior here at UT, and you might recognize my face or voice from one of our promos this semester. I am the promotions producer here at UT 10, and basically I go around and figure out what we would like to promote as a team, and I shoot, edit, and produce all of our promos. All of us cast and crew here at UT 10 News would like to thank you, our viewers, for your continued support over this semester. Have a great rest of your year.
Congrats to Zeke Fravor, Natalie Rice, and Sydney Schauwecker. They graduate this month.
Thank you, Crystal. It's been a pleasure. Don't go anywhere. UT10 Sports is next.
This appears to be a rising star in your community.
Take a look at how you are notified. Students and teachers at a local school celebrate the lifted restriction. Put it where you plan on going.
Touchstone winner in the student television category.
If they're looking to catch you when you're off your game, we begin with continuing coverage on a story we first brought you last month.
From UT 10 News, Tiara Medley.
I got the Touchstone Award for student television, and I got a scholarship. I feel really honored and surprised, but I mean, you just have to believe in yourself.
We'll see much more for great work in the future.
I'm Belle Fahey, and this is your UT10 Sports Report. Women's and men basketball are both in action this week, but first, this past weekend the Toledo Rockets football team was at Ford Field in Detroit to play against the Ohio University Bobcats. After losing to both Bowling Green and Western Michigan leading up to the game, and Daquan Finn fresh off of an ankle injury, fans didn't know what to expect. The first half was a back-and-forth exciting contest, but in the second half of the game, the Rockets shut down any chance of Ohio coming back by stopping their two remaining possessions on fourth down. The Rockets claimed the championship title with a score of 17-7. After riding the championship wave, the Rockets still have a lot of work to do as they will be heading to Florida for the Boca Raton Bowl Tuesday, December 20th versus Liberty. In women's basketball, the team will be taking a trip up north US 23 tonight for a tip-off at 7 p.m. against the undefeated Michigan Wolverines at the Chrysler Center. The men's basketball team traveled to Cedar Falls, Iowa to play against Northern Iowa this past Tuesday night. JT Shoemate made lots of quick moves to get to the basket, earning 24 points for the Toledo Rockets, with Ray J. Dennis right behind him contributing 21 points. The Rockets went home victorious with a score of 83-75. Coming up this weekend, the men's basketball team will be at home this Saturday at 2 p.m. playing against the Canisius Griffins. As the football season is wrapping up, it is only the start of the Dancing Rockettes season. As the road to nationals is in the works, I had the chance to see what it's like beyond the sidelines. The University of Toledo dance team is moving off the football sidelines and into the studio for rehearsals. Choreographing new routines for basketball games is what the next couple of weeks will look like for the organization as they move into the winter months.
Kind of out of football season, we spend the less time with the band because we are a part of the marching band, so now it's kind of we're in our own entity and we get to prepare new dances for every single basketball game. At the same time, we're also preparing for our nationals in April, so it's a lot of preparation, a lot of new learning, new content every week.
The team practices Tuesday through Friday, working on their technique to keep them in prime shape for nationals.
Definitely supposed to make everything look easy. The preparation for that, repetition, practicing, making sure we have it, running it so many times so we know that it's like consistent. I think it's definitely hard. It's harder than it looks.
Coach Schroeder is looking forward to all that the team will do this competitive season. That's all we have for sports.
Thank you, Belle. That's it for UT10 News this semester.
Thank you to all of our viewers and happy holidays.